Okay. Opening Doki Doki Literature Club. Adjusting chair. Chair has been adjusted. Starting video. What's up, guys? What's up, YouTube? How you been? You looking fantastic. I see you. With the what do you have? Blonde hair? What do you have? Brown hair? Black hair? Yeah, I see you. Today we're gonna be playing Doki Doki Literature Club, as you can see. I'm going to tell you a story. I already recorded like an hour of Doki Doki Literature Club, but my family ruined it by walking in, and I don't have the editing skills to fiddle around with things and add two audios at the same time. So I'm trying things different. Hopefully it'll work out. Hopefully I won't have to record another hour of the same content. We're gonna start a new game. Here we go. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayouri, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting out. But if she's going to chase me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayouri catch up to me. I overslept again! Oh, she wasn't tired, she was screaming. But I caught you this time! Maybe but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Malcolm. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sayouri. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Malcolm, have you decided on joining any clubs yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining my clubs. Any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I decisively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayouri likes, how that is. That's women right there. That's all of women. No, I'm just kidding. That was a joke. That was terrible. That was a terrible joke that no one should laugh to. Besides me, I'm tired. It's like 1 o'clock. Sayouri likes to worry a little too much about me, but I'm perfectly content. Just by getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. A NEET. A NEET's probably like someone... I don't know. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little harder? Try a little? Yeah, I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I knew it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayouri wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello, Sayouri. Sayouri must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayouri, yeah! There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayouri is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayouri is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I lit a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yeah, let's go! And today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayouri across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit because being generally used for third-year class activities. Sayouri, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayouri always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? She's the only one I'm going to do a girl voice in, because it's worth it. Just watch. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Malcolm, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Kawaii! Can I get a kawaii sign? Kawaii! What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour tooth, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayouri. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Wait, did she say first year? Something about me that you need to know. Freshmen are the worst things. They're the worst. If this woman is a freshman, I want nothing to do with her. I dislike freshmen to the inside of my bones. That doesn't even make sense, but you understand what I'm saying. Freshman. Hate him. Sayouri says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayouri and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Malcolm. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. Hey, nothing's out of my league when you're Dark Matter 437. Might change the name. That was a terrible dab. First dab of 2018. Let's put it down the ranks at 1:14 a.m. Dark Matter 4. This is terrible. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little. You too, Monika? Come sit down, Malcolm. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayouri mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayouri. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayouri. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Oh wait, whoa. Whoa. How do I make that voice? My voice is too deep for girls. Whoa! Whoa! I can go with whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Kawaii! At 10:30. Let me just write that down. For editing purposes, of course. 10. Okay. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayuri grabs one first, then Monika. I follow. It's delicious. Sayouri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Oh, they're talking like a girl's giving me hiccups. Oh, I don't have water in here. Okay, so you're gonna stare at my closet while I go and run for water. Deal? Well, too bad. You just skip like 30 seconds ahead, maybe 20 seconds, maybe 10 seconds. I don't know. Let me get some water. It's good water. All right, that was really awkward because it's my hand. Okay. Leaving that in. I'm leaving that in. And there is nothing you can do about it. Besides skip. Oh, I don't know. That's how they call me. New to the YouTubes. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. You know, I just hate it when someone kind of they're looking at you, but they're not really looking at you. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did, Sayouri said. Well, maybe, but not for you. You know, you dummy. All right. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let... I'm just gonna do the goofy voice whenever someone does a laugh. Besides Natsuki, I'll try and do my best girl voice because... Don't let yourself get intimidated, yes? Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted Yuri looks away. I mean, that, you know, I believe it. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayouri. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayouri seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. how come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Oh. Ooh. Oh, okay. Alright. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. I got a couple waters. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have really worked hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Malcolm, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Number 2, second time. You know. Make it something. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The love of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Also, I forgot to tell you. Yes, you, the viewer. I don't know. Ashley. Emily. Veronica. Names. You. So this game deals with some mental health issues like suicide, depression, anxiety, and if you have anxiety or depression or suicidal tendencies, first of all, for suicidal tendencies, you might want to call his suicide hotline, or you could probably talk to me. I don't get any comments anyways, so I could be like, hey, what the hell's going on with you? But yeah, this game can easily trigger you if you're depressed or have anxiety. So you might want to click off this video if you can get triggered by that, because I don't want to lead to anything bad happening. Also, I don't want to get sued. So this is my disclaimer right there. I'm not gonna edit it because editing is way too hard for me. but there's my disclaimer right there. It's in the fine print. Okay. She finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I basically grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with The Rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. It's only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, Why is that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Number three. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of skypaper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Siri siddles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands around her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You would like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing a level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have any writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That's way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Malcolm? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on there, still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's being on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayouri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Jesus Christ. Once you actually look at the pictures and stop reading, it's like God. But I'm sorry, I thought Malcolm, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Writing for a purpose. Beautiful girls. I know where it's at. Oh, one by one the girls' eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! She wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Malcolm, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Malcolm, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayouri and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yeah! Okay. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayouri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright! I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will come find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Alright. Think of your favorite club member will like. Pick your words. Think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Alright. So I like Sayouri. These are, I have to admit, some jamming tunes. I know no one ever says that. But these. Okay. Alright, so we're trying to get this Sayouri. Because you know why? Why not? Alright. What she likes. She is clumsy. Breeze? No. Melancholy. Vitality? No. Bouncy? No. Uncontrollable? No. Cute? No. Pink? Sweet? Yes. Valentine? No. Well, these are all depressing. Meager? Hair? No. I don't think I'll get this. Forgive. Laugh. Jumpy might be Natsuki. I'm gonna try Jumpy. Nope. Yeah, it was Natsuki. Eternity. Nope. No. Pleasure. Nope. Embrace. There we go. Romance. Yeah. Infallible. I don't know what that means, but it sounds probably. Why is Graveyard here? Doki Doki. No. Unending. Yeah. No, that was the wrong one. Bunny. That's probably her. Hurt. Wonderful. Yeah. Vanilla. That's probably her. She likes to bake. They all have skirts on. Crimson is red, like blood red, I'm pretty sure, so that's probably her. Daydream. And then determination. And then cheer. Yeah, we got Sayouri. Maybe. Hi again, Malcolm. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Malcolm. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayouri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. Oh, I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Malcolm always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayouri, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Malcolm can become good friends too? Sayouri? Oh. As usual, Sayouri seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Well, wait, Sayouri. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayouri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What did I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. For me, a nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? I can say it. It's probably already like 3 o'clock me editing this. She even picked out a book. Kawaii! She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Maya to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Oh yeah, I gotta write down that quiet. It looks like 29 around there. Sayouri and Monika are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes to end up listening in on Sayouri's conversation with Monika. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance. One sec. H2O with mineral involved. With minerals. Find it at a local ocean store near you. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. How this speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't sound the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place. If it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayouri's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! I love cupcakes. Cookies and cupcakes! If I could scream right now. I'd probably get yelled at from my parents. Aha! Good thinking! Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I found myself smiling. In the end, Sayouri is still her usual self. Oh yeah, we got our eyes closed. We're sleeping on the desk. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayouri can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Ooh, ah! I open my eyes to find Sayouri's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. You thought I was gonna fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? Dukes mayhem. We could have... Imagine a school that had a napping club. Like during class, and you had to get like 20 hours of nap to pass, and it's college credit too. So you put it to any credit class. That'd be so cool. Oh yeah, does your school have any napping time? You're staying up late again, aren't you? I'm staying up late. It's 1:40. Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime. You know, you need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monika overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayouri. It's what I do best. That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it! Come on! At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayouri, it's written all over you. Her hair's messed up. Sayouri glances around at herself. How's it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Wait. All around here. Wait, should I do it? All around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayouri's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. It's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain in your collar right here. I'll try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayouri. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sayouri, sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is a little close for friendship, you know what I mean? About to get into that next level. About to we're gonna ascend, my boys. Here we go. This is so funny. Oh, I guess not. What is? Well, I was just thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. Don't make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. That button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Will this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you wouldn't have noticed sooner than it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now. Why does it feel strange to see Sayouri's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayouri hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew. That's so much better. So you're telling me we did all that awkwardness for nothing? Hey, at least we got close. Sayouri puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayouri. But I was joking. Is that my... Oh no. Alexa's on the ground. There we go. But I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monika suddenly calls out, why don't we share the poem we wrote now? Yay! Malcolm, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayouri still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, my relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I have never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayouri and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayouri Sayouri's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose-leaf torn paper from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can hardly see Monika Pristine's handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly complies while reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Okay. We gotta just choose just Sayouri, because Sayouri is the girl we're trying to get right now. I just spilled water everywhere. Oh no, computers and water don't mix. Okay. Oh, it's on my mouse. Oh no. One sec. Guys, a little. Gotta. What'd I click? Oh. Oh, that was. Okay. Sayouri, because we're trying to romance her. We gotta get that Sayouri. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayouri first. She's my good friend after all. I think we got a majority with Sayouri, but I don't know if it'll work because last time we got a lot more adjectives in favor of Sayouri. Oh my goodness. She liked it. She's like, this is so good, Malcolm. Eh? I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayouri, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not good at all. A good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Ahaha. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I should have part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot more of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Malcolm poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayouri hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayouri. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See, it's like I said before, Malcolm. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayouri. I'm not sure if Sayouri sees the full picture of my motive here, but then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all, yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you miss me. Ooh. Like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Make me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Perfect. Sayouri, this is just a guess, but did you just wait until this morning to write this? No? Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monika's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Alright, next we gotta get Natsuki. Because it's next to my list. Oh, okay. I swear I clicked Natsuki. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why don't you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? Ugh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. Yeah, what were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style. Oh, I skipped it! I don't read it all! No, and the end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you a valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. Don't worry about it. No te preocupes. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to myself, her, or Yuki. What? Yeah. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber globe bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. The story is about not ghosts. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Malcolm. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Living in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep on trying. I'm counting on you. Alright, Natsuki. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It's just it didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. That's not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it. Remembered it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about the simple writing in this that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess my more went into it than I realized. Though what it's meant to be, proof. I'm sorry, I'm getting so sleepy. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care about how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. And Monika. Just Monika. Hi, Malcolm. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. Ooh, almost fell asleep. Much better off just going off with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Malcolm. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayouri would say. Is that so? You and Sayouri are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayouri and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't notice. The way she talks to you about you, and it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I couldn't be. I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayouri's writing has kind of a general feel to it. I can't feel that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone would so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own, and you should be afraid to experiment a little bit. You shouldn't be afraid to experiment either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not likely you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Or I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I'm always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep. Scratching forever under everything. A whole infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. So what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. That kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on that timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, but because it's coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you write a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. So just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same place spot for too long, you'll get a big dark puddle of ink. Just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Phew. And phew on that, my friends, because I'm ending this video here. Thanks for watching. It's episode 1. Episode 2 is coming with more energy, more likes, more smashes, more subscribes, because I need you to subscribe, smash that like and subscribe button. I'm surprised you lasted this long. 55, 58, 57 minutes. It's a long time to last. I'm surprised I lasted this long. I'm surprised I didn't fall asleep. Jesus. So smash that like button. And don't be afraid to come back. Oh yeah, right. This is the old one from, oh, it's 45. Yeah. I'm gonna return. We're gonna save again. Save. And then return. Alright. Thanks for watching. Beautiful people. Beautiful person watching this video right now. And I'll see you in the next episode. I don't have an outro, so I'm just gonna go to black. So just go watch some stuff on the internet that not from a retired person. Peace. Cut. Okay, so I have to figure out how to cut. Figure out how to cut. Okay.